So I've always thought to myself with Samsung, they easily make some of the best phones in the market right now, but there are some Samsung Galaxy phones that are a very, very interesting case study, because personally for me, Samsung knocks it out of the park with some of their devices. I think their fold phones, although I'm not, even that I never really used them, they're very transformative. They push a lot of boundaries. Even their flip phones, I'm not a big fan of, but I buy them every year, and I think they do stand on their own in some ways. But the Ultra phones have always been the weirdest phone for me, because they are easily the best phone Samsung makes, in my opinion. They are easily some of the best phones in the market at any given moment, but I very rarely ever see anybody ever in real life actually using or owning a Samsung Galaxy Ultra. But also, when it comes down to the sales numbers, I don't even see those many people even buying the Galaxy, Ultras in general. There's never a delay in deliveries. There's never anything online in terms of the sales numbers of these either, from Amazon reviews to anything that indicates that these are their best-selling devices. Now, there are many, many reasons why this could be the case. I think for one, the number one reason why these phones pretty much are usually never the best sellers are because of the price tag. They're just way too expensive. But it's weird, on Amazon, these things are still selling for $1,200, which is much cheaper than what they were selling for before. But these are just very, very expensive phones in general. So I would probably argue that if Samsung could find out a way to make these phones just a tiny bit cheaper in the brand new market, that would make this phone a killer in so many different ways. But also, I think Samsung has a little bit of a, crossroads here, because they probably don't want to cannibalize too many sales of their standard Samsung Galaxy S series of phones. So what are they going to do here? Well, there's been rumors that Samsung is going to remove their Plus lineup, which is going to remove that gap between the S, baseline S, and the Ultra S. So what is Samsung going to do? There's going to be an even bigger gap between these two phones. I think what Samsung's going to do is they're somehow going to make it so these two phones are less of two different, an Ultra and a standard. I think what they're going to do, much like how Apple's already done it, they're going to have somewhat of an Ultra and an Ultra Max type of layout. So instead of having a, standard S and then an Ultra S, I think what, Samsung's going to do is they're going to have a Galaxy S23 Ultra, and they're going to have a Galaxy S23 Ultra Max. So there's not going to be a Plus lineup anymore, and I think that's going to bridge the gap between these two phones. And I hope with them doing that, that is going to decrease the price of that standard, massive Ultra, and we can leave the folds and the flips as the more expensive ones. I think that's what Samsung needs to do, because in terms of the sales numbers from everything that I'm seeing, it doesn't really look like people even buy the Samsung Galaxy Ultras, which is so weird. So I would love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.